Play a pentatonic scale.
Oh my God! It flew. Oh my God, that's amazing.
So the story with this is tuned like a standard guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E, but the two outer strings are flipped. So E,
Yeah.
A,
Yeah.
the D and the G stay the same from a regular guitar. And then you've got B and then E. So you can play your chords, but like you get different voicings. Like I was playing something on Instagram like
What? Hold on.
so it's flipped. Like the heavy strings are on the bottom, but it's still tuned like a regular guitar. So you could play, it's just a different voicing. Like if you play a 9 chord, I couldn't solo on it. I don't think it's designed for playing lead, but like
your voicings are.
you play a riff,
Yeah.
like a chordal riff.
Right. All right. So let's do something simple. I'll do like a. Like that kind of thing.
Okay, so if I did that,
Oh my God.
and you could play it, you know.
Well, yeah. So if I, but to get that voicing though, so on standard, I'd have to go. Oh,
Forget about it.
there.
So that, you know, simple voicing.
Came from.
Yeah. I feel like in this tuning, the money is kind of like in the middle 4 strings.
That's so cool. Okay, so I was at RJ's like a week ago, I think today, and he said, "Oh, have you heard of this?" And he pulls out that guitar, a left-handed guitar, and handed it to me, and I was like,
Wrong.
"It's wrong." And yeah, he told me about you and this tuning and everything. So where did this start for you?
A friend of mine from Boston, this sort of just unbelievable funk guitar player named Jeffrey Lockhart, he always played upside down. So he just took, you know, your regular guitar, flipped it upside down, just standard tuning upside down. It's inspired by my friend Jeffrey Lockhart to play upside down. Then my friend Blake Mills hits me up one day, "Have you ever heard of inverted tuning?" And I was like, "No, what's that?" And he literally said, "I'm about to change your life." So he got the tuning from a guy, this guy named Chris Wiseman. He's just this unbelievable, prolific songwriter, sort of musical inventor. And so he invented the tuning, which he called inverted tuning. I think he invented it around 2008. So he told Blake about it. Blake told me about it. And the beautiful thing was I actually got to talk to Chris for the first time yesterday. And I had never heard anyone use inverted tuning. I'm the only one. So I was sort of in the dark, like what do other people do with it, you know? But he was using it way more sort of just like Joni Mitchell type harmony and, you know. Real just like pretty chords. But it takes the overtone series and just, you know, gives it the middle finger because it's like now all of your tensions and all your color tones are on the bottom of the chord, not the top of the chord. You know, even like playing a Hendrix. It's cool, but that's the Hendrix voicing, you know.
Okay, editor Rhett here. So that is Ella Rae Feingold. Now, if you have not heard her name, you've definitely heard her work. She played guitar on the Silk Sonic record. She actually won the Grammy for that. She's toured with Erykah Badu and a bunch of other big R&B and hip-hop acts based out of LA for years. She's also an amazing orchestrator and arranger working on things like the Destiny 2 soundtrack. She's a total pro. She's amazing, and it's because of her and RJ that I found out about this inverted tuning thing, which I am blown away by. Now for this video, she actually made a PDF cheat sheet about inverted tuning. So if you're interested in learning about this, check it out. It's downloadable for free in the description box. She's got the tuning itself as well as a few of her common chord voicings that she's using. I'm actually going to be using it myself once I get my guitar set up for inverted tuning. And also check out RJ's video that he's making on this same subject. Link is down below. All right, back to the video.
7 sharp 9 chords.
So,
because it's reversed and you have the low string here, you have to have the nut correct. Like you can't just do it on a regular. Well, I guess you could, but it wouldn't.
you'd
be
have to flip the
optimal.
nut.
Yeah. So it's so weird. You want to try it?
Yeah, I really do. This is also the first time I've played
A
a
left-handed.
left-handed guitar, and
You
it
just turned
actually.
everything off.
Did I really?
So that's the thing. Is like that way, just everything down. Like if you put your hand like that.
This is weird.
That's-
Yeah, I just
that's all
instinctually did that.
Yeah. If you can find cool voicings on like the top 4 or the bottom 4, I should say.
Dude, that's weird.
It's so
It
weird.
goes against my whole, like all my instincts.
That's cool.
Did you ever see that Smarter Every Day video where he tried to learn how to ride a backwards bicycle, where like the handlebars
I
turn the
think so.
opposite
Yeah.
way of the wheel? That's what I feel like right now. My hands are telling me I should be hearing something, and I'm not hearing it.
Yeah.
It's a weird effect. It's cool that you brought up Bill Evans. When I was playing on RJ's guitar last week, it creates these voicings that are really tightly clustered, and immediately it sounds like a piano voicing, just flipping everything you know on its head. So can you take us through like what the actual tuning is and how you have the guitar set up for it?
It's just simply E, A, D, G, B, E, like you know in standard tuning, only it's high to low rather than low to high. I think that's the most digestible way. So it inverts, right, in the middle of the guitar. The 2 middle strings, the D and the G, are the same exact orientation as what's on your guitar.
So you're playing a standard, right-handed guitar, but with a left-handed neck, or did you just flip the nut around?
Yeah, good question. Playing upside down at the time, like with the same orientation RJ has, I had all the tone controls here. What I loved about playing upside down was the fact that when you're playing like this, there's all this real estate here for your hand to go anywhere it wants to. And you don't have to worry about hitting the pickup selector. And that's actually why I removed the volume knob here.
Sounds like it's time for an Ella Rae signature strat then. Yeah.
That one.
Nice.
Fender, if you're watching. Yeah. I know, it's so funny. Yeah, I mean, and then there's just a lot of other stuff that I'm doing, but it's more for just my musical values with playing rhythm. So I have really, really high action. If either of y'all grabbed it, you probably want to put my guitar down. It's really high. And the reason for that is that I actually want the guitar to be off more than I want it to be on. And so having really, really high action allows me to be able to all of these shades in between, if that makes any sense.
I've never thought about that before, but yeah, that makes total sense.
It's not, and it's not, but the higher that the string is, the more room I have with nuance with this hand, and the higher the string is just in general, the harder I can hit. And so it's pitched percussion. Literally, this is just all drums. It's all freaking drums. That's it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you can't solo on it.
No.
Or at least I can.
No.
It's
You could on like the middle 2 strings. Those have
right.
You
You can
as
do
long as you do.
maybe throw that second string in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, for that kind of thing.
Just
Also, I
stick
feel like my hand keeps turning the volume down.
Yeah. How did Jimmy do that?
Yeah, it's
churchy.
really, yeah, exactly. It's real, like, keyboard kind of close cluster.
Exactly. And I think that's what it's all about, because like I was saying, how these two strings are so close together, you can get like those close clusters easily, whereas on guitar, it's not really meant for that.
Okay, so that is inverted tuning. Now, if you want to learn more about this tuning, which I highly recommend, go check out RJ's video. And also don't forget to download Ella's PDF, which is available in the description box down below as well. I'm so excited to try this out. In fact, I am taking a guitar over to Righteous later today, actually when I'm done filming this, to get set up. I'm gonna have the nut flipped around. I'm gonna have an inverted tuning guitar to start messing around with. But if you really want to dive into this, I would highly recommend following her on Instagram. Her handle is linked down below at Ella Rae Feingold. She's constantly posting playing clips and stuff over there. And it's more than just the inverted tuning thing. She is a monster rhythm player, funk player, orchestrator. I mean, she's incredibly talented and a really great follow. So check her out on Instagram down below. As always, if you'd like to support my channel, you can check out our video courses linked in the description box as well. We just launched a brand new video course, the Bass Guitar Survival Guide. It's a collaboration I did with my friend Philip Conrad. It's a bass course aimed at guitar players who are trying to get into bass. You can find out more in the description box. Also, the other courses we have available down there. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Click that little red button. It really does help the channel out. My name is Rhett Scholl. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, there is no plan B.